Yes, enjoy my empty. Yes, it isn't empty because the parents are away, and as you may know, I'm a glorified lodger. I'm a glorified lodger, but yes. So the whole situation is that they were supposed to go down for a connecting flight the day before to Heathrow Airport from Glasgow, and BA decided to cancel all the flights from Glasgow on the Tuesday. So I had said at the time, I said, I'll be willing to take you down to London, to Heathrow, if need be. And yeah, let's just have a look at the introduction and see what happened. Morning, everybody. Well, I suppose you could call it morning. It's Wednesday, the 8th of February, 2023, and I said 2022. That's how tired I am this morning. And I am, that's my view from my hotel window. Yes, hotel window. As you can see, this is not my room. This is a hotel. I'm actually just at Heathrow Airport because family issues. No, Mum and Dad are supposed to be waiting to cruise to Australia, and the idea was that they were going to do that by taking a flight from Glasgow to Heathrow, stay overnight in Heathrow, and then go on the plane to Doha, and then from Doha on to Sydney. The flight from Glasgow to Heathrow got cancelled. They said the next rescheduled one was about 3 hours after they would have left for Doha and Heathrow, so we decided to travel down. Me and my dad shared the journey and travelled down to Heathrow. So yes, I'm on my week off. I've done a long road trip, but maybe not the one I was expecting. Still a little bit misty, but as you can see, there is what looks like an airport. Route Master, red buses for London. So, yeah, I am definitely in London, and yeah, now for the 6.5 hour non-stop journey to East Kilbride. But to be fair, it's probably going to take till about 8.5, 9 hours, something like that. I will take my time. Sleep wasn't the greatest thing last night, but yeah, off I go. Yeah, a bit more chat about what actually happened on the way down. So yes, it was interesting trying to get down to London because we left about 4 o'clock, and Dad and I, as I said in that piece, shared the journey. So he took the first stint, and we managed to get down to T-Bay services on the M6. I hate the M6 when it comes to past Manchester. I just always have issues on that section between Manchester and Birmingham. And sure enough, when I did my second section, we got caught up on a snarl up just after the Preston bypass, and it happened to be a car that had broken down and set itself on fire, which had a snarl up because everyone was trying to get past it. It was fairly recent because the fire engine was coming through and so was a police car, so it only recently just happened, and it really was a bit of a snarl up. And the car was still on fire. They were still trying to put the car out, the fire service, when we passed it. So that delayed things a little bit. We then got to Sleaford, Sandbach services. Oh God, don't want to go there again. I know what I've said in the past. I may have a slight fascination with service stations. Don't have a fascination with that service station. My God, what a hole is all I'm going to say to that. I'm not going to boing. I don't have a soundboard to boing. But what a hole that was. That was a horrible one. Didn't like that one at all. Dad then took the next journey through Birmingham through the M6 toll. Got through there, no problem, and then we stopped at Warwick services, and then I took over the last stint. And then when we got to the M25, because what we did is we took the M6, the M42, the M6 toll, M42, M40, and then joined the M25 like about a junction or so up from Heathrow. The section between the M40 and Heathrow was shut. So we then ended up going on a diversion, which took another 30 minutes, 45 minutes to go through, past Pinewood Studios, and yeah, it wasn't fun. It really wasn't fun going through that, and ended up at Terminal 4 at 1:30 in the morning. Mum and Dad went off and stayed in the terminal overnight, and then got their flight quite safely to Doha in the morning, and we got a photograph of them with Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House in the background the other day. So they're safely in Sydney, they're having their cruise, they're away for 3.5 weeks, and as Fraser announces in the chat, I'm going to enjoy my empty. It's going to be interesting tonight, but it really starts tomorrow when I'm back to normal work routine, because this week's been a bit of a whirlwind. It kind of mucked up my plans of what I was recording and where I was recording, because I was supposed to go to the Doctor Who Worlds of Wonder exhibition at the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh on the 8th. I ended up doing that on the Thursday instead. I did allude to the fact I might be trying to resolve a resolution that I keep failing on. That was supposed to be a speed dating night. That didn't happen on the Tuesday. It was supposed to be the Tuesday, but obviously I couldn't go to Glasgow. I was halfway. I was across the border and probably halfway down to. I was at T-Bay when it started. So that didn't happen. But I managed to get them down. I managed to get back up. 4 hours sleep. But I managed to pace it, and it took me 9.5 hours. I left at 11 o'clock, and I ended up back here at 7:30. So I was happy about that, and it was okay. But the hotel itself, it was pretty cheap. I had to pay for parking. They offered me breakfast, £14 for breakfast. But when I was coming round from Terminal 4, and it was kind of Ring Road, it was on the A4 at the north of Heathrow, the hotel, and I passed a McDonald's, so of course I just utilised a McDonald's breakfast instead of actually paying 14 quid. So it saved me about 10 quid. So I'm happy about that. But yes, that was my trip to Heathrow. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and share it with the hashtag teamstructor, and don't forget that subscribe button so you know when a new video comes out. General rule, every video comes out at 4 PM GMT on a Sunday. You can also join the Patreon from at least £1 a month, $1 a month. You can help join and support the Patreon by joining the link, patreon.com/deanstructor. Yes, I will see you Sunday. But thanks guys for watching as always. I'll see you later.